Hi everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So yesterday I had a bit of a slow one. I didn't have much on the agenda for the day, and I stumbled across a guy on YouTube who you may or may not know. He's not that big at all. James Charles. And I obviously I knew who he was, and I think I've spoken to him before when I went playlist a couple of years ago. He probably doesn't remember me, but yeah, and I've just watched him explode on YouTube, and I've never watched any of his videos. I don't know too much about him or anything like that, but I just stumbled upon his videos with Emma Chamberlain and Ethan and Grayson Dolan, and I just got stuck in this weird little portal of their videos. And I had a really nice evening just watching all their videos. And then I stumbled upon James's video where he makes a video with his old friends, like his old school friends or whatever, and like people who he's known the longest. And they pretty much answer questions sent in by viewers. And I thought this was such an amazing idea, because I feel like you can know yourself, but it's really interesting to find out what your friends think of you. So I have invited one of my oldest friends over today, Rose, who, if you've been with my channel a long time, you should know who she is. I've already put on Instagram that I've asked you questions to ask my oldest friend, and hopefully it will go down well. Today's video is sponsored by Oompa Loompa. Look at my hands.
Yeah, you are quite orange, aren't you?
Not orange.
Brown.
Thank you. So this is Rose. I've known her for like 18 years.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been well long. We've just had a nice little catch up. Rose has no idea what these questions are going to be like. Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
Am I annoying?
Is that actually a real question?
Oh, can you help me? I can't get this off.
Wait, come here, put your arm out.
Oh, thank you. Ow. I don't know what the questions are. Rose is just going to pick randomly.
Do I feel closer to you or further away from you than when you first met, and why?
Oh God, stop.
No, well, yeah, I feel closer to you than when we first met, because when we first met you were in a completely different class and like section to me at school, and we didn't really know each other that well. We used to walk home roughly the same way.
I was so weird in school.
Yeah, you were quite weird, yeah. You were quite geeky, weren't you?
Geeky?
You were quite geeky when you were in like early, like sort of year 7 and stuff.
Was I? Yeah, no, I think I was. I was well geeky.
Yeah.
But like dumb geeky.
Yeah, dumb geeky, yeah.
So I wasn't like intelligent, I was just a bit of a geek.
Yeah. So, most awkward situation you've both ever been in. We went to Bill's a little while ago when we went to London, and my dinner didn't come, and I was very upset because I'd specifically told the woman that I wanted normal fries, not sweet potato fries. So she brings Mark's food over, and I was like waiting for ages, and I was like, my food's not coming. So then I called the woman over and I was like, excuse me, you know, like I've not got my food. And she was like, oh, she goes off and finds out, and she goes, oh, I'm really sorry, the woman didn't put your order through.
Yeah.
And I literally went, what? And I didn't mean to. No. I was really surprised.
I literally couldn't stop laughing.
I couldn't stop laughing.
The whole meal.
It made it really awkward because everyone around us was looking, and I'd already tried to apologise for being really angry.
And then she gave you the wrong drink.
And she gave me the wrong drink.
Because you probably scared her or something.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like an aggressive what.
It was just like a really shocked.
It was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna piss myself. When I say it was one of the funniest moments of my life, because I was just eating like my salad or whatever I was eating, and then it was literally the most amazing. It was like, I've never experienced anything like it. I don't think I'll ever will. But it was like, what? Like that.
I was very surprised.
But like it wasn't an aggressive way. It was just like pure shock and like sadness. It was like, what? Like that. And when I say I cried,
he cried.
And there was a really attractive person opposite me, and I was just like trying to be all like, oh hey. But I was literally crying.
What's Mark like on a night out? So Mark is full of energy, and he's just crazy sober or drunk. When you're drunk, it's just like elevated to like another level. But he's just like life and soul of the party. Everywhere we go, it's just like, it doesn't really matter where it is. If it's like, you know, quiet or whatever, Mark will instigate the party atmosphere wherever we are.
Not in a bad way, though.
No, in a good way. But yeah, like, I mean, yeah. But that is you.
Yeah.
What was Mark like at high school? So as we said before, he was quite, in the early days, he was quite geeky, loved Buffy, but he was kind of like, I don't know, and then when you sort of grew up a little bit, and he was like interested in drama, and he was in Jack the Ripper, and I remember that's one of the first times when we got to know each other, because I came along to Jack the Ripper to watch him perform.
You did?
I did, and he told me to clap after his monologue, and I didn't, because no one else did. Is Mark annoying? Yes. Because when I'm not as high energy as Mark generally, so like he can bring it out of me, and that's great, but other times I'm just like there was that time before we were trying to watch Bake Off, and you were like, you put my head in a wreath, like a Christmas wreath, and then you were filming it, and then I don't even know what else, and I was just like, I just want to watch Bake Off, like, what is happening?
What do you mean?
I don't know, you just like, I think you would like, I think you're Snapchatting it or something, and you're doing a picture like this.
Yeah.
And you're doing like that around, and my head's in like a wreath.
What's a wreath?
Like a Christmas wreath. Like
oh,
a
yeah.
And shit, like thing. And I was just like, I just want to watch Bake Off.
I know.
But you just talk through it constantly.
I'm so annoying.
That's why it's annoying. Really annoying.
I love how of all the things you remember is that, when I put you in a wreath.
The thing you hate most about Mark. Oh.
Oh no.
I hate that you can't admit when you're wrong.
Coming from you.
Yeah.
Are you winding me up?
Yeah.
I always admit when I'm wrong. No, you
don't.
Tell me one example.
Okay, I can't at the moment.
I always admit when I'm wrong. Always. Sometimes I'm like, hey, hello. I'm wrong. Yeah, no, honestly, I pride myself in that.
I feel like you've never told me that you were wrong.
Because you don't like being wrong.
No, I don't like being wrong. Who likes being wrong?
No, I'm just saying, you don't like being wrong. You can never be wrong. So when it's like...
I can be wrong. I admit when I'm wrong.
Right. No.
When did I never admit that I was wrong?
Every time.
Is it because I wasn't wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
I'm a Libra. I'm balanced.
When Mark is attracted to somebody who's not good for him, he will continue, despite all advice, to continue to pursue that, no matter how many times I tell him it's wrong, and he won't listen to me. That's what I hate about him the most.
But now look at me. I'm a strong, independent woman who has no baggage. Well, one bit of baggage.
Who's your baggage?
You love that about me. You love that I wear my heart on my sleeve.
I love that you wear your heart on your sleeve. I hate that you don't listen to my advice.
Yeah.
When I tell you that it's not going well and that you need to cut these negative people out of your life.
Love is blind.
And then you don't listen. And then I end up having to listen all over again in like a cycle that goes on several months when we go back to it one more time. That's what I hate about
I said that in 2019 I wasn't going to speak about relationships, but this is the last thing I'm ever going to say. When I fall for someone, I fall for someone, and I usually fall for the wrong person.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. I want someone to fall for me. Okay, I'm not going to speak about it anymore.
Someone will fall for you. It will just like make sure it's the right person.
Thank you. Falling in love with poo.
What is the most embarrassing thing Mark has ever done in your presence?
Oh God.
Oh, most things to be. And then that time when you threw up your prawn sandwich on me.
You can't put that in.
Oh, can we not? I thought we were exposing you.
What prawn sandwich?
Remember that time when we were like walking back from the moon?
Yeah.
And then you ate like I think it was a prawn sandwich.
No, okay, no. Yeah, I did eat a really dodgy prawn and salmon sandwich.
Oh, okay, actually, what about the time when you were at Karen's house and then her dad was asking you to be quiet in the garden when you were thrown up in the bushes?
That was because I got food poisoning.
From the prawn sandwich?
From the prawn sandwich. And I did clean it up the next day.
And he will never eat another prawn sandwich?
No.
Has Mark changed since becoming well known? No, he's more cautious, I think, in general, about what he says and does in big groups of people. And also just, yeah, like more like safety conscious and more like just aware of what's around you. But like as a person, no, he hasn't changed. Have you ever liked him more than a friend before?
Rose used to fancy me.
I used to fancy Mark when I was 17. On the day that he like sat down on my lap during Jack the Ripper, it was the best day of my life.
You were like, oh my God.
I don't know, you were just like really tall and good looking and like full of confidence, really funny. It was just like really easy to be like just automatically attracted to you.
I'm nervous. I can't take compliments.
Oh, calm down. Biggest drunken mistake?
I know mine.
Do you?
Yeah.
Was it? Was it?
One of my biggest drunken mistakes was about 6 years ago when I left Cheyenne to get the cab home.
Oh.
And I stayed.
Oh yeah.
I will never forget that. That is the worst thing I have ever done. We were out and I left Cheyenne to get a cab on her own from London, and I stayed at this hotel. It was just really
selfish.
No, it wasn't selfish. There's another word for selfish. It was just really yeah, it was just really selfish. And I still think about it sometimes, even though me and Cheyenne are absolutely fine. We didn't fall out about it. It was just one of my biggest regrets because I put her safety above my action. Like, obviously we get cabs all the time, but I think when you're with someone, you spend all night with them and then you decide to go off and leave them on their own, that's a pretty muggy thing to do. And that's just horrible. That's my biggest...
To be fair, Mark has always regretted that ever since and has never done it since. Did I always think that you would be so successful?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
What?
Really?
I always told you that you would.
You always thought I was going to do something with my weird life.
I did. I thought that if it wasn't, well, I didn't know about the YouTube thing, but I thought he was either going to be a director, an actor, or a TV presenter.
Director of what?
Films, horror films.
Oh.
What's the one memory you always remember from Mark? Oh, the thing is, I don't know that we have so many. When he surprised me for my birthday and I walked in and he'd had this like whole setup of like tea and cake, and actually he's done that twice. And I think the first time was the most shocking because it was like before my birthday. I wasn't expecting anything at that time. And then I walked in and he had like, you know, what did you have? You had those Tanya Burr like presents. Eyelashes. He had like a little cup of tea that he made me and like Prosecco so we could cheers.
And
he had chocolate cake, all this stuff. Chocolate cake. What's your favourite thing about Mark? I don't really have one favourite thing about Mark. I think like Mark is the most generous person you'll ever meet, and he always goes out of his way.
Oh no.
No, but you do. You go out of your way. Like, you knew that I was really depressed at uni, so you came down and surprised me. You used to pay for me to go up to visit him when I didn't have anywhere else to go. Like, I was sitting in my room all the time at uni, bored out of my mind because I had no money. So he used to pay for me to come up and see him in Bucks. Then, like, you know, the bag you got me for my birthday, like all this stuff that's like, you know, and that's just like physical things. It's not even like his time. That times he's listened to me rant to him a million times on the phone, all of that. So that probably is my most favourite.
Oh no!
But also, you're really funny.
Thank you.
No, I love that as well.
I've got fizzy nose.
He can bring me out of my funk. Like if I'm down, if I'm feeling like down or sad or depressed, just ring Mark and he just like makes me feel better.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So sweet. Oh, I just punched you in the nose.
No,
sorry.
no, you didn't punch me, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Do you want a kiss?
Yeah. Have you ever tried to kiss each other or anything more than that? No, we've never slept together. However, we have kissed each other, even if it was just part of a game. But yes, we have kissed.
Lovely kisses.
Yeah. Not my best.
Oh, how dare you?
Oh. Does Mark act the same in real life as he does on camera? Yes, he really does. Mark is very, like, so now, being honest, your early videos, I thought you came across a bit more fake because I think you were trying too hard. Like you were overthinking how you were trying to portray yourself on camera.
Yeah.
But since you've gone on, you've become much more natural. And what you see is genuinely how Mark is every day.
I think when I first started, it was just a confidence thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think you're overthinking it.
Yeah.
In terms of like trying to come across natural, in which made you
more fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was your like early videos, but like now, because you vlog and you talk, you're like a lot more confident with like how you come across and what you're like, that you just, yeah, the way you come across is just like he's talking to me.
Aww.
Has Mark ever had strong feelings for someone that you really didn't like? Yes. And you know who I mean.
But now they're out of my life.
But now they're gone.
I don't care anymore.
I'll believe that when I see it.
No, it's been about...
I know, it's been a while.
How dare you? It's been like literally months.
How similar are you personality-wise? We're like chalk and cheese. Like, we're really not that similar at all. No.
You're like
Mark is like loud and proud and out, and I'm like insecure and I'm like quiet and introverted, insecure and angry. And Mark's like loud, happy, positive, funny.
Rose, don't put yourself down on my channel. You can't. You are a lovely.
I am those things.
Yeah, but
just being on.
It is so rare to meet someone where two people are the exact
opposite.
We almost have nothing in common. Like, nothing in common.
So why do we get on so well?
I don't know. I think the stars aligned and we just met each other. We were just meant to happen.
Yeah.
We just have nothing in common. So we find the same cute things funny, and like we love to go out and be sociable with each other. But like in terms of personality, we couldn't be more different. No. And I think that's why we work.
Because we balance each other out, don't we?
Yeah, you bring me back down to earth. You make me calm and relax and see things in more ideological way.
What did you say?
Ideological way.
Ideological?
Yeah. What does that mean?
It's not really right in the context that you just used it, but I love that you tried.
Oh, right. You make me see it in a more you made me see things in a more logical way. Rational way. And I
lift me up.
I lift you up. I make you feel confident. I make you look sexy.
Yeah, that's true. The number of times Mark's done my makeup and I actually made me look, and then people always compliment me on it compared to when I do it myself, but no one says a word. What is Mark's worst trait? Not being able to admit that he's wrong.
Exactly what you just said. When you want peace and quiet, I'm not the person.
Yeah, when you want peace and quiet, Mark is not the person to have around. He's not that chill, basically.
Yeah.
Are there any secrets that you haven't told Mark?
There better not be.
No, not secrets. I tell Mark all my secrets.
Yeah, and I guess them before. I know when you've got secrets from me.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Not always. It took me ages to tell you about.
No, yeah, but I knew.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I knew, but it was too raw. I couldn't bring it up. Not even for me.
Best movie or TV show that duo that represent you two?
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that one. I reckon we're Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph from Bridesmaids.
Oh my god, yeah.
Do you think we are? I'm Maya Rudolph, he's Kristen Wiig.
Love that. What a great way to end.
I love that one. Yeah.
Next we should do one about you.
Yeah, we should. We actually should.
That'd be fun.
I'd love to hear all your truthful comments about me.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a massive thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. We love you.
We love you.
And I'll see you very soon.
See you on the next video.
Bye. Lily. Oh, I feel like I'm really annoying now.
Why? Did I make you come across as annoying?
Because you said I was annoying.
About 12 million people asked if you're annoying.